Picture this, the world over 2,000 years ago, a time of great empires and legendary leaders. This was a time when the Persian Empire stretched from Egypt in the west to India in the east, a colossal force that cast a long shadow over the emerging city-states of Greece. These Greek city-states, each a microcosm of democracy, philosophy, and military might, were just beginning to realize their potential, giving birth to civilization as we know it. Simultaneously, the cultural and philosophical backdrop of this era was being shaped by the minds of Socrates and Plato. Their ideas on ethics, politics, and human nature would not only influence their contemporaries but would echo through the corridors of time, shaping the foundations of Western philosophy. Into this world of power and philosophy, a child was born who would grow to be one of history's greatest conquerors, Alexander the Great. Born in 356 BC in Pella, Macedonia, Alexander was destined for greatness from the start. His lineage itself bore the mark of royalty and valor. His father, Philip II, was the king of Macedonia, and his mother, Olympia, a fierce and ambitious queen. From a young age, Alexander exhibited qualities of leadership and courage, astounding those around him with his extraordinary abilities. At the tender age of 13, Alexander's education took a significant turn. The renowned philosopher Aristotle became his tutor, imprinting on the young prince the values of Greek thought and culture. Under Aristotle's tutelage, Alexander learned about philosophy, politics, poetry, and science. This diverse education not only groomed him for leadership, but also fostered in him a deep appreciation for knowledge and culture. When he was just 20 years old, Alexander's life took a dramatic turn. His father, King Philip II, was assassinated, thrusting Alexander onto the throne of Macedonia. Despite his youth, Alexander proved himself a worthy successor. He swiftly quelled rebellions, consolidated his power, and began to lay the groundwork for his grand vision of a unified empire. Alexander's military prowess began to shine as he embarked on his initial campaigns. His tactics were innovative, his strategies brilliant, and his leadership inspiring. His first victory against the Persian Empire at the Battle of Granicus was a testament to his genius as a military commander. It was just the first of many victories that would pave the path of his extraordinary journey. However, Alexander's ambition was not limited to military conquests. He envisioned a world where cultures merged, where Greek thought and values would permeate throughout his vast empire. He encouraged intermarriages between his soldiers and foreign women, himself setting an example by marrying a Persian princess. His vision, his military genius, and his charismatic leadership set the stage for an era of unprecedented expansion and cultural fusion. By the time he was 30, Alexander had created one of the largest empires in the world. His rise was meteoric, his impact profound, and his legacy enduring. Alexander's journey from the young prince of Macedonia to the ruler of a vast empire is a testament to his indomitable spirit and unyielding ambition. By the time he was 30, Alexander had created one of the largest empires in the world. Alexander's military genius and ambition knew no bounds. The young Macedonian king, barely in his 20s, set out to conquer the world, and his audacious spirit led him on a journey of unprecedented victories. As we delve into his military campaigns, one cannot overlook his audacious attack on the mighty Persian Empire. Alexander's strategy was a masterclass in military tactics. He led an outnumbered yet fearless Macedonian army against the colossal Persian forces. His innovative use of the phalanx, a formation of infantrymen armed with long spears, proved decisive on the battlefield. His victory at the Battle of Gaugamela, where he routed the Persian king Darius III, is a testament to his strategic brilliance. This monumental victory marked the end of the Persian Empire and the beginning of Alexander's reign over its vast territories. But Alexander's ambition didn't stop there. His eyes were set on the lands beyond, on the shimmering horizons of Egypt and India. In Egypt, he established the city of Alexandria, a beacon of Greek culture and learning that would stand for centuries. His ventures into India, while fraught with challenges, further demonstrated his relentless pursuit of expansion. His strategies were not limited to the battlefield. Alexander showed a deep understanding of cultural and psychological warfare. He often adopted local customs and traditions, winning the hearts of the conquered people. This unique approach solidified his rule and facilitated the fusion of Greek and Eastern cultures, a phenomenon we now call Hellenism. His tactics and strategies, his relentless ambition, and his ability to inspire his men all contributed to his extraordinary string of victories. From Macedonia to Egypt, from Persia to India, Alexander's empire stretched over 3 continents, creating one of the largest empires in history. By the time of his death in 323 BC, Alexander had forever changed the face of the ancient world. His conquests not only redrew the map but also reshaped the cultural and political landscapes, leaving an indelible mark on the annals of history. His legend, his conquests and achievements continue to captivate us, centuries after his time. Alexander the Great, a man of extraordinary military talent and visionary leadership, left behind a legacy that still resonates today. His influence was profound and far-reaching, extending beyond the borders of his vast empire and transcending the limitations of his time. The most immediate and visible impact of his reign was the spread of Hellenistic culture. Alexander's empire, spanning 3 continents, acted as a melting pot for Greek and Eastern cultures. This fusion gave birth to the Hellenistic era, a period marked by advancements in art, science, and philosophy. The works of great minds like Euclid, Archimedes, and Eratosthenes are testament to this intellectual revolution. Alexander's architectural prowess was another facet of his far-reaching influence. He established over 20 cities, many of which still exist today. The most famous among them is Alexandria in Egypt, once a beacon of learning and culture with its renowned library and lighthouse. These cities not only served as strategic military outposts, but also as hubs of Hellenistic culture and learning, further cementing his legacy. His military strategies and tactics have been studied and emulated by subsequent military leaders for centuries. From Napoleon Bonaparte to General Patton, many have sought to replicate Alexander's unparalleled success on the battlefield. His use of the phalanx formation, his emphasis on speed and flexibility, and his ability to inspire and lead his men are still revered in military academies around the world. Beyond the battlefield and the architectural marvels, Alexander's life and exploits have been a source of fascination and inspiration in art and literature throughout history. His portrayal ranges from the heroic conqueror in Plutarch's biographies to the tragic figure in Mary Renault's novels. His image adorns countless sculptures, paintings, and mosaics, immortalizing him as a symbol of power and conquest. From the sands of Egypt to the mountains of India, the legacy of Alexander the Great continues to shape our world, over 2 millennia after his death.